original beat smasher, dropping rhymes superb. With lines that scorch MC's flesh like Chinese burns. Hot talker, heat seeker, flamethrower, deep speaker life. From I reach the mic, my tongue starts moving at the speed of light. Life I spit out in the booth, but I can make you see the light. Like a giant earthbound, visibly flaming meteorite. If people want the truth, forget them, use them what the media write. Give me the mic, no sideways talk. Lyrically speak precise, linguistically the one mic's never been known to fail. Every lyric I write stands out like it's been wrote in braille. I got my skills like tighter than the life of thrown in jail. Knowing there's nowhere to escape out of his lonely cell. Right in your town and take it over like I'm Josie Wells. My style's a good look like a supermodel's poster cell. It's risky to diss me, I'm Jax, I'll leave your flows derailed. Life I'm not fronting like fake gangsters who can't post their bail.
What's going on, man? It's Don't Flop, 4th birthday, day number 1, man. This is the first international battle on the card, battle number 3 of the day. Who's in cable right now? International business. The woolly hats are finally back in stock. Sorry they've been out of stock since January. It's been a lot of fuckeries going on behind the scenes. The hats are in stock, 7 different colorways you can get, man. It's all good. Don'tflopshop.com. Shouts to my boy Sam Graphics for designing it. Massive shouts to Sign Creations UK for doing all the staff merchandise for today. Nothing but love, do you know what I mean? Shouts to our boys at King of the Dot as well, killing it in the fucking Canadian battle scene, because this is a Canadian versus English guys battling, do you know what I mean? Okay, let's go. On the right hand side, he won this battle by winning the Hunger for More Top 8 tournament. Bamalam, make some noise. My dude tried out 10 months ago, man's killed every battle he did. He won the tournament, he requested 100 bullets, so he got 100 bullets. And that takes me on to, on the left hand side, from King of the Dot, 100 bullets. Make some... It can happen, man. Dreams can come true, do you know what I mean? They chatted off camera. Bulletz was cool with going first. Bamalam like that too. It's 90 seconds on 100 bullets. It's fucking gone.
Alright, y'all ready? Down, baby! Alright, look. 100 bullets versus the who? This don't amuse me. Are you kidding? Stop. Can't find the cure for the kinks in this clash. The madness starting to piss me off. What's a rolling stone to an avalanche? A flock of seagulls to a killer croc. The Iron Maiden clap 10. If I ain't keen, I'll make this British rock. Your queen let anyone feed her bush if they making the bread. Mouse and Oasis, yes they bang you too while naked in bed. Got busted cheating, that's a cold play. What it basically says, that Sex Pistol would give every artist on the radio head. So I'm here to battle Bamalam, aka Joel, what's his name? No, I said I'm here to battle Bamalam, aka Joel, what's his name? The two of us are not the same. Lock loaded rockets aiming at the 65 riots. When I say you'll see Watts in flames. This faggot Watts light up when I open the door like a refrigerator. You get it clear when I put the pump to Watts chest like a defibrillator. You get it clear, pump chest. If you don't get it now, you'll get it later. When sparks fly, Watts die. You can't bring Watts back with a generator. Stay grounded, cause if you cause friction, I got that 9 milli Glock. Watch your conduct or you can catch static. Who you think you kidding, Ock? The minute you see this Mac hair raising, that's when you really shocked. It won't take an electric reader to see 100 kilowatts. I met Samuel L. Jackson at the airport. It's crazy to say. He said my round's unbreakable, why I'm facing this lane. No Pulp Fiction, it's a time to kill and take him away. And your girl kept texting me as soon as she heard my snake's on a plane. She die hard for the XXX. She can't say no. Would do the unthinkable with my hard 8 till her back break, yo. She want my shaft, got jungle fever, but the facts stay known. It's the kiss of death if I let her make my black snake moan. Arsenal, DNA, daylight, oh red. Made his choice, man. If Don't Flop's going one direction, y'all need to get this boy banned.
After battling me, 3 MCs quit and leave. I thought it was time I did that to someone from a different league. 100 bullets, killing spree. They told me I couldn't win with these, but let's look at the facts and you'll see they actually add up differently. I mean, we both just won a tournament. Oh wait, that's not him, it's me. I mean, we did achieve top tier in less than a hot year and still on a winning streak. Nope. That's not him, it's me. See, I plan for bullets like military. Bam could do your silly schemes, but I told you put your money where your mouth is or don't bank on this victory. I watched all your battles and got mad when finding you female bars so much you could charge bucks for advertising. When your delivery's lacking timing, what's the point in having content stacked when you couldn't learn how to rap your writing? It's not just that, you're blacktronizing. It's like you have... I said you're blacktronizing. It's like you have to remind us that you're black when rhyming to cover up that man you're hiding, but even the darkest night can be split and cracked from lightning. Every round, you remind us of our torn past as slaves, as if you're solely responsible for harboring all of our pain. If so, your last battle left our forefathers ashamed, because you got beat when the white man gave you arcane. I like the parts in your battles when nobody applauds. And you look around shocked like we're supposed to think it's raw. Try going in some more, but your flowing keeps them bored. Then finally, silence is broken with a yawn. I'll expose him as a bore, trying to push my buttons for a level up until opening the door. Then you find him at ground zero by me showing him his flaws. I know your type. Filler, stolen rhyme, took Godzilla's FedEx mail packages overnight and spat it against Kid Twist, convinced that you actually wrote the line. So next I won't be surprised if he starts to call me the crack, the dope, the ice. Because when you say you're a hybrid alligator shark, which you did, I guess it's your only role to bite. Divine right's the type you can't defeat. I was picked by God, get your life boxed and signed off if you try shots and want to blast for me. You're primitive bullets. That's archery. I said, call me out on being mixed race, that's a bit waste considering you're only half of me and I got more than 100 ways to kill you in my armory. This bastard's weak. I'll make Carson Shreve quit fast and leave because you claim to be a rapper but can't bar on beats and your retarded schemes don't work on tracks. You're a real life Dick Dastardly.
Round 2, 100 bullets, round number 2. Got 4 rounds in the battle left. Let's go.
Alright, look. Some people hate slow it downs.
Yep.
They like, boy, stop with the similes. Well, if you a slave to the game, pick it. Start boycotting the industry. I said, if you a slave to the game, pick it. Now boycott in the industry. Real talk, that was whack. I said, if you a slave to the game, pick it. Now boycott in the industry. Hey, yo, listen, know this guy. But tell me how you know this guy. He the type to show up at a gay parade and notice guys. No, I said he the type to show up at a gay parade in no disguise. For that, I'm here to put you in your place. Yep, you know, disguise. Yo, in almost all your battles, your nerdy image helped you steal the win. Looking back, was it skill? No debating, your lines reeled them in. I get this chum tackled in a box with hooks if you missed the point concealed within. I said, looking back, was it skill? No, debate and your lines reeled them in. Son, Watts Elementary. It's no mystery, murder, shot one. Reverse that. One shot, murder mystery, no. It's elementary, Watson. Yes. You must be smoking the pipe if you think you had a shot, bro. A win over Bamalam? That's a Sherlock, Holmes. Ain't no one in your villa real. I went to Man City to test Joe Hart. A Desert Eagle's what you oughta buy your... There's 7 more. There's 7 more. Ain't no one in your villa real. I went to Man City to test Joe Hart. A Desert Eagle's what you oughta buy, or clearly you got no smarts. You could see us in your crib, what up, son? I swing a Lampard, leaving bone shards. We kill your young Nanny Anderson. Bulletz, I said we kill your young Nanny Anderson. Bulletz, Benzema, so don't start. Your bar's caca. You high as a kite if you ever diss in my flow. You better check yourself. It's a hazard trying to... You better check yourself. It's a hazard trying to kick it with pros. Act like the Iron Robin Van Persie, say them pistols will blow. But if I give him 10 like Barcelona, he'll be lying all messy and missing a toe. Rowan was drunk when he said you dope. Now I know you got a breathalyzer. I said Rowan was drunk when he said you dope. Now I know you got a breathalyzer. Yeah.
Hey yo, I don't like football. So if I'm on the green, then I'm blazing reefer. Plus all that scheme really did was prove that you've been playing FIFA. You're a real Joker star, but you aren't God. So next time bring some bullets that I can't block. You already gave 100, we'll consider this your last shot, seeing as Arcane already beat you with everything you are not. He left you dropped to the scene, waiting on a forensics crew. You're still breathing, that's when I sneak in. Gloves on, limbs get severed through, and that's the end of you. Killers get removed with my Dexter moves, so don't be surprised when I put bullets in a bag before the detectives do. This is a land where the language you speak, we developed it. Intellect's my gift and wit is something I'm just better with. Next a tip, let me teach you about British etiquette. If you have to repeat the punchline to explain it, we automatically discredit it. Your wordplay is fancy, but the fancy it holds no relevance, so quit thinking you're smart enough to dumb it down, it's only insulting their intelligence. You would be a better battler if you just say what you meant, and quit thinking your quotes are dope, and that you have to say them again. It's like you take a character from any URL major event and start playing pretend, but why would you want to have a life on smack when you got overdosed and lost a cane in the end? Yo, you could have had this, but the fact is your third round never landed because dead family jokes are nothing that the fans dig, it's not fair or clever. So you smash quick, like a crash whip out of the Grand Prix, so now this man is Ayrton Senna. Yo, last battle you ripped on a man's sister while she was resting in the grave. The fans weren't connecting with your aims, so they hung their heads in the shame. What's funny is, the way you and her met death is the same. You crashed because your drive to win had you dying as a wreckage in the lane. Yo, you should have learned the rules and where they apply. But in battles, you seem scared of a fight. You either turn your back or stare to the side. And that's not how you prepare for a hype. That's why you're a fan, because a fighter would look death square in the eye. Listen, I analyze your battles. I figured your pattern's this. A rebuttal that you have to script that reminds us how not fat he is. Themed bars and tried to seem hard with an Aggie switch, forcing angriness behind averageness to cover up the raps he spits. You said you were a black Spartacus. Nah, you're just Canada's black unanimous, because you don't You're Canada's black unanimous, because you don't battle rap, bitch. You just battle with randomness. Time.
Alright, look. For the first 2 rounds, I was cool. But for this next spot, die. I am top 5 King of the Dot, Don't Flop, and Xbox Live. Yo, like I said, real talk. Third, that's what you dying now. I gotta give you props, dog. You are good for at least 1 dope line around. Alright, so look, round 3. Dog, what you think, I'm choking sick? What you think, I'm choking sick? Nah, this ain't. Alright, look. Round 3, check it out. First words. I'm doing a dose. First word. Shh. Alright, this is terrible. Alright, here we go. Don't Flop Bamalam won a tournament. The prize offered officially. Pick any rapper on the planet. would lock him in instantly. Lux, Disaster, Mook. They could have got you some they could have brought you some infamy. And you picked 100 bullets. Bruv, you gotta be kidding me. What about Rex, Verb, someone who could launch a career? This Bam is such a jackass, I'm surprised Johnny Knoxville ain't here. So you're a nobody with no body, so I hope you understand why I almost didn't show up for the sunning like my tan lines. Calling me whack, that's a damn lie. You know how much it took to pay me? I don't know you, but I hated you since birth, like Snooki's baby. See, I could say, beating me, I could say this. I could say a lot of things, but what I could say is this. I could say your nasty man's vagina wet as Pakistan and the size of Texas. Beating me, that's like finding Precious doing plyometrics, or digesting diuretics after a giant breakfast, taking a big dump, and snatching out a diamond necklace. But I'd rather say after you take this L, the way your block flip could rival Tetris, I spitfire, light the stage up like pyrotechnics. Put these bars under a microscope, you'll find no blemish. Pen colder than a biochemist with a PhD in cryogenics. Try disintegrate, you disintegrate. Bars off the meter, break your disengage. Don't like shotgun bars, if you disengage, your head and shoulders disengage. If I disembodied, you get disembodied, dismembered, fist to face. You'll kiss these knuckles so much, you think Bamalam and disengage. You getting dropped from these monkey bars. I swing till your head is pouring. I'm known, you get dropped from these monkey bars. I swing till your head is pouring. I'm known to kill and leave behind a blood slide like Dexter Morgan. Say you go ham and pedal keys like electric organs, Brandon Lee swag. Bulletz killed you in your best performance. All right, we're gonna have a test. We're gonna have a test. Let's just slow it down to dumb. Check this out. What did he say to you? He said, I mean, that could have been the last line. I cook MCs, and it looked like Bama lamb chop. Supper time. What'd I say? I said I cook MCs, and it looked like Bama lamb chop. Supper time. Tell me what I'm gonna say next.
Don't really care, to be honest.
I said, it's all right. I said I cook MCs. And it looked like Bama lamb chop. Supper time.
Listen, yo, when you rap, we see aspects of your life displayed. Sweets and cartoon bars you suggest you sit on your arse, dude, watching your daughter for your wife all day. Then it's sports schemes and other short themes about games you don't have to drive to play. Talking like you dead beef but studied your MMA techniques from outside the cage. I know you want to make your life and rhymes relate. That's fine. Okay, but next time find a name that describes the kind of life you waste, and then you won't be defined as fake because this prick only exists in cyberspace. What I'm trying to say is I found the pieces you tried to hide away. A different man at night and day. You lead 3 lives, so I'm just 3 times the guy you ain't. Plus I consider bullets practice when I step up in the firing range. As Carson, you were in a band that split. A producer on an average tip. Owned half a label but didn't manage shit. Became an MMA analyst because you couldn't land a hit. So how can you study fights, but your punches not be accurate? If you were paid per facts you spit, you would actually have a quid. I got you red, now I have you ripped, because Bulletz is just a part of a fictional manuscript. So what? KOTD is the biggest now? Because it pulled cannabis from the shelf? I only called you out here to congratulate you on being the biggest cliche in a league that's become a parody of itself. Really, it's at the point where recycle schemes me and the crowd sing along like idiots. Slow it down. Attempted double times. Mad right now. Reverse punchlines. It's fucking silly shit. What I'm saying is all you newcomers following gimmicks quit, because it's past the point of a homage. It's more like you don't acknowledge that before you they did exist. It's funny you got your name from a comic book that was limited, because I only came here today to stop your production of copying images. Your personality's split and shit. I'm called Bamalam, yet your name is ridiculous considering you didn't come more equipped for this. You grip the script so hard that you pre-writ your flips and your voice doesn't match your body like old English is. So I'm trying to find it hard to figure out where your conviction is and how you can have the heart when Bulletz is just a clip of a life you didn't really live. Fuck it, this match I won. What's the point in being 100 bullets when you can't match the gun? And if you did, it must have been a plastic one. You came here, and all you did was prove nothing. Plus, we know Bulletz ain't real. Why? Because they already checked him and still let him through customs.
Let's go! What's going on, man? It's our first international battle of the weekend, man. King of the Dot versus Don't Flop. Show some love for the battle, people. Let's go. Shout out my brother, 100 Bulletz, every time debut. Bamalam smashing, you know what I mean? I said he won the battle because he won the tournament. He fucking proved himself. Ain't no debut, do you know what I mean? Shout out Bulletz and Bam. Make sure you log on to don'tflopshop.com. The merch is finally back on sale. Do you know what I mean? It was actually the first unanimous decision of the day. It went to Bamalam. Make some noise.
We're here for the 100 Bulletz Bamalam judges' reaction. We'll start first with a Rizzle kick. Or not, he's not paying much attention, is he? Yeah, talk us through your decision.
I went with Bamalam, and I think I went 3-0. It could have been 2-1 or 3-0. But how I felt about it, don't swear at me when I'm trying to talk, man, come on. How I felt about it was that basically 100 Bulletz came with like some of the sickest, like, the way he put together, the schemes, like, he was flipping. In fact, I'm going to say 2-1, because the first round, when he was flipping all the film titles, I was just like, what the fuck's going on? And then he, in the second round, I remember 100 Bulletz came with a whole football scheme. But the fact that Bamalam picked up on that fact and flipped it back, like, a number of times and was consistent. And then, of course, 100 Bulletz, he slipped up in the third, and then that was probably one of Bamalam's hardest rounds. And then the last line, like, something about, 100 Bulletz ain't real because he wouldn't have been able to get through customs. Oh, it's a body bag right there, Bamalam. But
I say the same, man. I think, like, 100 Bulletz first two rounds, I thought were sick. The schemes were sick. And I think, like, if I was going to do it on rounds, I say he kind of got, it was 2-1, yeah? But, like, that's not how I see battle rap, man. I see it like whoever came with the best in the end, whoever came with that vibe. And I think the little choke kind of hurt him. And plus the fact Bamalam's last verse was just disgusting. So it don't even matter, man. He could have had 10, you know what I mean? It just destroyed the whole thing. So I think that's where it was, man. Bamalam had it.
Yeah, I think you just got to think about, at the end of the day, when it finishes, who you felt won that battle, and that third round just knocked it out of the park. I do think that 100 Bulletz had the first round, and I do think that, like, he was edging the second round. But what Bamalam was doing was he was starting to pick apart his schemes as well. Like, he was really laying into that, and that kind of, like, that weakened the strength of it in the second. So I reckon he had the first one, and he might have edged the second. But to be honest, the third was such a decimation that you got no view.
I'm biased as fuck, yeah? I'm a 100 Bulletz fan. Yeah, I was ready before it even started. I was ready to go. Yeah, he had it. But end of the day, all you can do is judge what you saw. And Bamalam had it.
I think you'd agree with the decision as well, to be honest. Like
Jefferson Price?
Well, to be honest, you fucked it all up for us. I had like this massive long explanation, but they've just summed it up entirely. I gave the first round to 100 Bulletz. I gave the second and the third round to Bamalam. Obviously a choke's gonna hurt. You can't choke on road. It's as simple as that. You come in to someone else, you can't just forget your whole shit. Yeah, his choke was good, man. His third round was dope. No, there's no doubt about it. But I had 2-1 Bamalam. That's it.
Yeah, similar sort of thing. 100 Bulletz, I reckon, took the first round. Probably edged the second round, but that was a close one. But when you get smashed in the third round like that, you can't win the battle, and that's what it is. He's lost it in the third. Bamalam was coming hard, building up. By the third round, 100 Bulletz wasn't even hitting so hard because Bamalam had picked him apart to the point where it wasn't as effective. I kind of semi-knew what was coming. Plus that old thing where he tried to make him finish his line and he didn't get a fuck about it. Yeah, it went to Bamalam.
So there we go, judges' decisions. So I'm here with Bamalam and 100 Bulletz. So you won the Side A tournament, you called out 100 Bulletz. Was that your actual first choice?
Yeah, like my actual first choice. I took a while to think about it and stuff, and I had loads of people suggesting loads of people, and then I went and looked up 100 Bulletz, and like, I don't know, I was like, I don't know if I can win this, but I looked at it on like because I started off as a fan sort of thing, I didn't want to call out someone like Thesaurus. It felt a bit almost surreal. Whereas I wanted to battle someone that's almost in my same bracket, but on a global scale sort of thing. And it's like you would just coming up in a tournament and stuff, and I just come up in a tournament. So it felt like it was like the right kind of battle, and I feel like it came out like that, you know.
And what did you think when he shouted you out?
When what? Yeah, no, that was good. Like, I didn't know that it was even a possibility, right? A trip that don't flop right now. So when it was like, yo, somebody's like, yo, Bamalam called you out, I'm like, call me out. Why would someone call me out, like, at all? I thought it was more like a call out, like, yo, Bulletz. But it was more like, yo, I want you to come over and battle. So as soon as he did it, I was like, yo, I'm down for that for sure, and it could be a good battle. And it was almost a great battle, but one of us messed up real bad in the third.
Well, there was a little bit of a choke. Do either of you approach international battles differently? Is it something that you approach differently rather than home battles?
No, I just approach this like it would be my toughest battle yet, sort of thing. So like, same as always. Just there was a lot more like, I don't know. I felt a lot more pressure. I feel like, in a lot of ways, there's a lot of on a global scale, people kind of don't flop on the almost same tier in a way a lot. So it was really like kind of daunting having to do this sort of global thing.
Did you approach it differently?
Yeah, I had a bunch of like in my first round I had 8 bars, which were all rock bands from the UK, and I had the soccer bars or the football bars, because I figured I like soccer, but I know they're gonna like soccer too. So
and obviously the Queen.
The Queen what about her?
We love the Queen.
Oh yeah, I didn't but yeah, so a little bit of, I don't know, catering to the crowd a little bit, but it was also because I wanted to try and put together, I wanted to have the best football, soccer, whatever. I want to have the best bars for that. So I said, that's what I really wanted to do the most. I mean, I wanted to win, but I really wanted to get through those 8 bars and do them well. And that went over really well. So I guess you take a little minor victories.
Flame ripper, tongue move like snake slipper, cobra kai, never die, blade gripper, grave digger, insane deranged grenade flinger, switchblade swinger, I'll take your face off then offer to smoke an eighth with ya, product of my environment, from where the wild things live, sensitized, seen horrendous crimes, combat and eye at it, every line I write is full of truth, you try to hide from it, violently change your vision, precisely slicing your iris, when rappers see us, their knees knock, Nappery keeps the beats hot, last rapper I bowed, quit spitting and switch the beat, box like